Oh, it will be very much so for Chelsea to then invite West Ham and draw points. This is the time where Chelsea are supposed to pick up points. Listen, Bournemouth, they lost to Liverpool. Newcastle lost to Fulham. Which other team? Which other team? Aston Villa lost to Wolverhampton. Now, this is the time where Chelsea are supposed to pick up points because these are the teams. I mean, the teams that I just mentioned. These are the teams that are in and about the top four, or these are the teams that are capable of getting into top four or having to take us out of top four. Obviously, Arsenal and Man City haven't played yet. They're still yet to play, but we'll see how that game goes. So I just wish Chelsea could actually go tonight or to Monday night and pick up some fucking points for once in what 6 games, 5 games? I don't even know. That's how mad I am with Chelsea. Hey people, welcome back to West Ham versus Chelsea match preview. Now we're gonna start talking about. Let's just go into the market right now because Fabrizio Romano has been saying that Chelsea are gonna be very busy this transfer market before it closes. But it looks like we're just busy just sending people on loan. Ben Chilwell might be going to Crystal Palace. Casadei has been sold. Ansel Mino might be going to Dortmund. Kani Chukwuemeka might be going to either Dortmund or Strasbourg. Who else? It just seems like, Axel Disasi might be going to Aston Villa. Why do we keep buying players if we're not going to use them? Why do we have to have ownership amongst these players if they're never going to play for Chelsea? We are literally buying players from other clubs just to give them to other clubs. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's good for the players' growth, whatever. But stop buying kids and buy players to win. I think we made a video before complaining about how Chelsea keep buying kids. And right now, we are being linked with Garnacho. And it won't surprise me if that's the signing we're waiting to make before the window closes. Why are we keep buying all these kids? We are not an academy. We have an academy already, which is meant to develop the players. Once they step up into the first team, they have to be experienced and mature. So yeah, man, there's nothing much to talk about when it comes to transfer market because it just looks as though like all we are focusing right now is to just send people on loan. Now, I would have liked to have a midfield since you already know that Lavia is never really available and I can't trust Jusri Hall whenever Lavia is injured. Even then, we have Caicedo. We have to give him break. We have to give him time until, we run him to the ground. I would have loved to have a striker or at least an attacker. Maybe left wing or something, but someone capable of scoring goals because, Jackson is a very good player and we always say this on this channel, but he doesn't score enough goals. So many chances he misses in the past couple of games. We need someone to help Cole Palmer. We need someone to also help Jadon Sancho because we don't know whether Mudryk is going to be back this season or not. Now, Madueke, on the other hand, is rubbish. Neto is not really giving the end product as of lately. So again, how many more attackers do we need to buy until we are saying we're good in attackers? Because it seems like we're just going to keep buying attackers and attackers and attackers. So, yeah, man, I'm starting to lose my faith in this ownership, and I've already spoke about it. Now, I know this is supposed to be a preview for the West Ham game, but we kind of just keep circling back into our ownership and the way we're dealing with this transfer market. It's not good enough. Now, we are welcoming Graham Potter back to the Stamford Bridge. You already know that when we played West Ham in the first leg, it was Lopetegui. And, I mean, that guy is shit anyway. And we won 3-0. I think Jackson Cole Palmer scored. I forgot the other person who scored. I think Madueke as well. And now, West Ham is coming with Graham Potter. Now, it don't really matter who's coaching West Ham because every time we play West Ham, it's a derby and you already know what it is. It's always going to be a difficult game. And at the same time as well, this is probably the worst time to play West Ham because we're in a bad form. We can't seem to close games. We can't seem to score goals. We can't seem to keep our composure. Our defense sleeping. Corwell, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Reece James last time didn't turn up. Now I give you an excuse because you're overall a good player. You helped us in many games. So yeah, it's such a bad time to play West Ham right now. And Graham Potter is gonna want to get some sort of revenge. I mean, it's not like we kind of like we are in a bad sort of energies or whatever. But he wants to come and win at Stamford Bridge. He definitely want to come and win. Now, in his last 3 games, I think because in last 5 games, West Ham have won one game in last 5 and then drew 1 and then lost 3. But I think 2 of those one was still Lopetegui. So I'm just going to say in the last 3 games, West Ham have won 1 game, drew 1 and lost 1. Now, this is Graham Potter's recent, run of form in games with West Ham. Now, as of Chelsea, in the last 5 games, we've won 1. Like, 1-1, draw 2, and lost 1. Now, it's not even the fact that it's not like we keep losing games. We keep drawing games. And just losing 3 points to 1 point is just the same as like just losing 3 points, because you keep drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing. You go down the ladder. Look at Man City right now. They're above us with 1 point. You know what I mean? And Nottingham Forest with 7 points. Like that. This is obviously we have a game in hand, but again, it's not good enough. This is the team that we were once in a title conversation, and now we are now in a Europa League conversation, because even top 4 is looking bulky right now. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Now, in terms of injuries, I don't actually know. Because Chelsea, I just don't know who's going to play. Is João Felix going on loan? Is he going to play? Is he going to be on the bench? Disasi? I don't know. I just don't know. But I think our first 11, the basics of Jackson, Sancho, Madueke or Neto, and then Caicedo, Enzo, I think they're injured. I think our injured... I think they're still available. I think our injured player that still remain Fofana and Lavia. And obviously Mudryk is on suspension. Who else is injured? I can't think of any. But hey, and then when it comes to West Ham, in terms of injuries, I think Paqueta is injured from the last game. I'm not sure if he's back yet. But hey, it doesn't matter, because whether they have injured players or not, we still have to worry about players like Kudus and them ones. Even then, we still shit anyway. So yeah, people, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, I'm just going to give my prediction. I think we're going to win this game. I'm going to go with a little bit of close games. I'm going to go with 2-1. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when Lopetegui was at West Ham, they were a bit slow and lethargic and a bit, what can I say? I don't know, just slow in transition. Now with Graham Potter, they kind of seem like they're playing a little bit faster. So, yeah, that might give us a little bit of a problem. But as long as they don't sit deep, which I don't think Graham Potter is the kind of coach that like to sit deep or having a deep block. So I think they will definitely come in attack. And if they do attack, then that means they're playing into our favor, because we like to hit teams in behind. So, yeah, man, I'm just going to go with a close 2-1. In my head, I'm thinking of a draw. But obviously, I want us to win. So I'm just going to say we're going to win this match by 2-1. 2-1 or 3-2. Actually, 3-2, because there's definitely going to be some goals. But the question I want to ask is Robert Sanchez going to play tomorrow? Because if he is, I'm done with Maresca. Because how much more evidence do you need to know that Robert Sanchez is shit? Seriously, how much more evidence do you want to know? Anyway, people, we'll see tomorrow, but I'm rooting for Jurgensen to start, because if he'd start again Robert Sanchez, he'll be pissing us even more. Because we're already pissed off at him. Because, listen, if he plays Robert Sanchez and Robert Sanchez end up making another mistake, I don't blame Sanchez no more. Because that's just who he is. And I think we're not even surprised. So we'll see tomorrow, people. I'm going to be doing a watch along for this one. So make sure you tune in for that one. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.